Hey everyone, Shabim here, and welcome back to our next episode of the SWE Rising Universe mode. Now, this is a big one today. I've been listening to your comments from the previous episode, and we are going to have a massive, well, three massive matches here, including an Openweight Championship match, an addition, potentially, to a number one contender as well. But we are, of course, starting things off with a dream match here, as always. Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio Jr. Two of the best Mexicans out there. Two of the best light heavyweights out there, to be honest. And even heavyweights who are both, of course, former WWE champions. And just to address a few of the comments we've had recently. People have requested... People have asked whether junior heavyweights could become the champion of the whole brand. And I've got no reason why not. I mean... If people do impress enough, they will be given the opportunity to do so. And we're going to see that in a couple of episodes' time when we have our... We've got a special episode coming up in a couple of episodes' time, which is all about number one contenderships as requested by Hanem. And that is going to have potentially some interesting options there. And one of the things that came up quite a lot was after the Rumble episode last time, a few people have been requesting that Kazuchika Okada gets an opportunity once again. Now, I always like to let the game run itself, but due to the requests, what I am going to do is our next match here this evening will be Michael Elgin versus Okada, one-on-one. Should Elgin win, nothing will change. It'll be Elgin versus Daniel Bryan for the Rising Championship. Should Akhada win, that will then become Elgin versus Okada versus Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match for the Rising Championship. So like I said, it's just going to open up a little bit. I still want Elgin to get that opportunity either way. I think he deserves it. And as I said, I like the idea of that Rumble because it does allow somebody who probably wouldn't get the chance normally to get the opportunity. That's exactly what's happened with Elgin. Because I like Elgin. I did have plans for him in the Intercontinental / United States Championship picture. Even the Openweight picture as well. But he's pushed himself higher up the card. So, well done to him. And let's see if Akhada can join him later on. Like I said, so we're going to have Akhada versus Elgin up next. Like I said, Akhada wins. He gets joined into that match as a triple threat. And then our main event, we have a rematch from a couple of weeks ago. It's Samoa Joe versus Katsuyori Shibata. And it's for the Openweight Championship this time. Of course, Joe won that match last time, defeated the champion. I'd be interested to see if he can do it again as Eddie going for a very quick and early win there. Maybe a little bit optimistic. But you got to go for it, haven't you? Eddie keeping Rey grounded, which is probably the best bet for him tactically in this match, really. Eddie is, Rey is a very quick, agile mover. If you can keep him grounded, you're really going to reduce his offense. I think Eddie's probably a lot happier out of the two of this being a mat-based match, I suppose. It's still not going to be in his wheelhouse, but I think he will be the more comfortable of the two. And both of these guys, again, I don't know whether there might be chances to see them higher up the card, maybe. I think there should be at some point. And again, they both have the opportunities in the Rumble. Didn't get the chance, but be interested to see what we do with them, whether they get involved in the junior heavyweight division, whether they get involved in the Intercontinental United States, or who knows, they might get a chance in the Rising division as well. We've got some big things planned. We're still going to see the Rising Championship defended at least once more after this match against Elgin before Shabby Mania. Probably even twice more, I'd say, before Shabby Mania. I want to try and keep this Universe mode going fast and paced and just basically giving some of the best matches we possibly can without reducing the prestige of the championship, if that makes sense. So every champion is going to need to be a fighting champion. And that's exactly what we're seeing here later on this evening as well. Like I said, Shibata making his championship defense, his first one since winning the belt against Samoa Joe. Joe would be a fantastic openweight champion as well. And I also say that it's going to be, over the next few episodes, I think we are going to start to see a few newer names popping up. A few people that are joining our roster here. Although I'm a little bit worried because I think our roster's quite big as it is, but I do feel like a few extra names here and there would be pretty good. It'd help us build up the divisions a bit better as well and plug a few holes and just a few names that generally I didn't think of to start off with, but now obviously make perfect sense. Nice DDT there by Rey Mysterio on Guerrero, bringing him back up to his feet now, over the top. Nice sunset flip bomb. Only had two, but Eddie able to roll it through on Rey, and Rey rolls it back. Back and forth. Remember when they used to do this? Was it last year's game or the game before, where it literally just constantly back and forth for the pins, and you get like 10, 15, 20 in a row? It was pretty stupid, wasn't it? Eddie now with the suplex, keeps the grip, rolls the hip, looking for the second. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip, looking for the trifecta, the three amigos. Boom. Eddie now heading up top. There's the big frog splash on Rey Mysterio. That should be all. 1, 2. No, Rey kicked out. Wow. Rey bloody kicked out. Rey back up on his feet, but getting caught once again by Eddie. Slamming him head and shoulder first in that top turnbuckle. Rey drops, but Eddie's there. Oh, nice DDT there by Rey. Now Rey stalking, should I say? Oh, I thought he was going to go for the old... I thought he was going to go for the Hurricanrana, which sets up for the 619, but Eddie reversed. Now Eddie into the three amigos suplex once again. Again, Rey position, but this time Eddie not going. I thought he might go for the frog splash again there, but instead he takes Rey up, but Rey reversing the powerbomb into a DDT. Still only enough for a 2 though. Eddie brings Rey back up to his feet once again, or should I say the other way around. I often get confused with this stuff. Eddie now being caught up by Rey. Rey with the bulldog as well. Now Rey once again looking for that sunset flip bomb. Dead center of the ring. But does he have what he needs to maybe finish off Eddie Guerrero? There'll be a massive win for either of these two guys. Or Eddie fighting, well, Rey fighting back on. I keep getting the two mixed up. I don't know why. One wears a mask, one doesn't. How difficult is it to get them right around? Gory special. Boom, dropping him face first. And again, look where Rey is positioned, but still, Eddie not going for the frog splash. There wasn't a lot behind that kick out either. Eddie now heads up top. Rey position once again. Is he going to go for the frog splash? Yes, he does. There it is, the frog splash. And surely this time, Rey's not going to kick out. My God, he did. He's only going to kick out again. Wow. Eddie can't believe it. He doesn't know what he needs to do here. He's taken Rey down twice for his patented frog splash. Pretty crazy. Elbow in the back of the head there by Ray. Straight into the Hurricanrana, onto the ropes. Is Ray going to steal this? There's a 619 into the springboard frog splash. Ray with the pin. He took a bit of time getting into that pin, and the referee took a bit of time going down, but is it going to be enough? No, it's freaking not. These two guys pulling out a cracker here to start off today's episode. Ray bringing Eddie up, but Eddie catches him. Eddie up top once again, another frog splash. The third frog splash of the match, surely. Surely that's not going to be... Yeah, there we go. Eddie Guerrero has finally picked up the victory of Rey Mysterio in what was an incredibly hard-fought match. Wow. That was crazy, that one. And the handshake being offered now. There is the handshake. You know what would be amazing? What about a tag team between these two? Obviously the respect is there. Great friends. That's worth a thing, that is, you know, because they could have some cracking matches. And here it is then, Michael Elgin versus Kazuchika Okada. And this is for Okada's chance to join Elgin in the Rising Championship match on Saturday. Yes, Saturday. Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. So it's a big weekend. We've got the Rising Championship for you on Saturday. And we have got Hanem's special episode on Sunday. Of course, he's the first channel sponsor. Which I must admit, didn't even know existed. Whoa. Whoa, that's... Oh. Wow. So I've had some jalapenos for dinner. That just really repeated on me. Whoa, that's spicy. It's spicy meatball. Well, that's very spicy. Yeah, the channel sponsor. I didn't even know it was a thing, to be honest with you. But apparently, yeah, this channel does accept sponsorships. I didn't know about it. But either way, yeah, we've got the special #1 contendership episode on Sunday. We'll be crowning a #1 contender for the Openweight Championship, #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, and a #1 contender for the Rising Championship. And we might even see some new names on that episode as well. But, you know, interesting things are happening. New things are afoot. Like I said, there are some debuts planned for our next episode on Thursday as well, so don't forget to check that one out. But yeah, Okada versus Elgin. So like I said, as you may know if you've been watching the series, Elgin won the 30-man Rumble on the previous episode. That gave him a chance at Daniel Bryan's Rising Championship. Quite a few people in the comment section wanted Okada to get another opportunity. And I agree, Okada is a fantastic wrestler. So this is why this match here exists. Now, Okada can gain entry into that match. No matter what happens here this evening, Elgin is going to get that match. This is just down to whether it's going to be a triple threat or a standard singles. Either way, I think it's going to be fantastic. I do think that triple threats are the best match type on this game. It really does allow for some fantastic matches. However, I'm not pushing this either way. I really know. For me, Michael Elgin deserves the opportunity because he won the Rumble. But I bend to what people request. I do bend. I'm a bit of a... No, I'm not going to say it. And if Elgin does win this, then at least we can say that Okada has had his opportunity. It's all about taking your opportunity in this universe mode. There's not many opportunities being given out. So you have to make sure when you do get one, you push it all the way. Exactly what we're going to say with Samoa Joe in our main event here this evening. He gets the opportunity for the Openweight Championship. Like I said, he's already beaten Shibata in a non-championship match, so tonight is his chance to walk away with the belt. Oh, nice belly-to-belly suplex there by Elgin on Okada. Okada taking Elgin down. What would happen if this is a draw? That's an interesting question. I hopefully won't have to find out, but not quite sure how I'd play that one. As Elgin can't be happy with this situation because he got his championship match already. However, this could also be a way for him to prove his ability because Daniel Bryan is a big match. It's a difficult match and a match that is going to really take the most out of Elgin. Probably would be the biggest match in his SWE career. And by defeating Okada beforehand, he can really prove that he is at that upper card. And I believe he's at that upper card level. We've seen him already win the Rumble, so he can't exactly be bad. But a win against Okada here would really, really push him to the next level, I think. Him showcasing his strength here with that super gut-wrench suplex in the middle rope. Nice right hand in the gut there by Akhada on Elgin. Nice boot right in the gut. Elgin bringing Okada back up to his feet. And Elgin really showing his strength. Oh, buckle bomb. Another massive, massive, massive gut-wrench powerbomb. Oh, that was a bit quick. I'm not quite sure what really happened there, but it looked like Elgin just flattened Okada. Elgin now stalking the ground at Okada. I think he might have been lining up, you know, for an Elgin bomb. But Okada saw it coming. Okada now taking Elgin into a tombstone pile driver. And Elgin is in trouble now. Nice arm breaker there by Elgin, but Okada fighting back. A stiff right hand, looking for another stiff right hand, but Elgin fought it away. Elgin now T-bone suplex. And now Elgin locking in a camel clutch submission here on Okada. Okada now looking for that neck breaker. Very back and forth this match so far. But now Okada stalking Elgin. Rainmaker clothesline. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Kazuchika Okada's joining Michael Elgin and Daniel Bryan in the triple threat for the Rising Championship. Nice. Interesting result. That's an interesting win, that is. It's going to really throw a big dynamic into that Rising Championship match now as well. A dynamic where we could see someone win who... Well, this is how it works. This is what WWE don't do. WWE don't listen to the fans and react to what they want. You guys demanded Okada get the opportunity. Okada got the opportunity. Okada proved himself. And now Okada goes for the Rising Championship along with Elgin in a couple of weeks or a couple of episodes' time. And here we go, the main event of the evening. Samoa Joe gets his opportunity. He's already defeated Shibata once in a non-championship match. Now he gets the chance with the belt on the line. Openweight Championship time. Like I said, we'll be crowning a #1 contender for this in a couple of episodes' time as well on Sunday, actually. And that's going to be an interesting one because, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a, well, right at this point in time, at this exact moment in time, only one person in that #1 contendership match is currently on the roster. And to be fair, we've barely seen him. Now, I just sort of got a bit aware that I was maybe giving the same people opportunities over and over again. So I've tried to throw a spanner in the works here and there. And that is a lot, I think, of what we're going to see on the next couple of episodes. I want to try and mix things up a bit. Shabby Mania is going to be a 10-match card split across 2 episodes. We need to make sure we've got enough talent and enough built-up matches to really get the best out of what we want to do. So, Mr. Samoa Joe, like I said, beat Shibata in a non-championship match a few episodes back. Shibata can't be happy with that, but I'm sure he'll be confident in his own ability to pull off the victory here this evening. But one man who will be full of confidence, of course, is Samoa Joe after that win. He'll be confident in his own ability. Of course, he had an opportunity in the Rumble as well. Did pretty well in the Rumble. Obviously didn't go all the way, but it was very difficult. It was you had to be very lucky to do very well in that Rumble, didn't you, I think? It's the way the game works, is that people that entered a long time ago have very, very little, if any, chance of doing any good. So here he is, then your Openweight Champion, making his first defense. I can say everyone on this roster needs to be a fighting champion because I'm not giving anybody any easiness. Should we say easiness? No one's going to get an easy ride. Let's say that. That's probably an easy way of putting it. You need to prove yourself each and every time you enter the ring. So here we go, Samoa Joe versus Katsuyori Shibata. So Joe looking very, very confident. Again, I never used to really appreciate Shibata too much until I saw him a bit more. I mean, watched him in some stuff in New Japan, and then he did some UK shows. Well, I think he faced up against Zack Sabre Jr. for, is it the Rev Pro Championship or some of them sort of lines? I think Rev Pro, the UK, do a lot of Japanese style stuff, and yeah, some cracking. Wasn't that a Wrestle Kingdom a couple of years ago? Zack Sabre Jr. versus Shibata. I think it might have been some of them sort of lines. Either way, hey ho. Right, Glitchy McGlitcherson was back, so we have to start this one up again. Samoa Joe versus Shibata for the Openweight Championship here. Yeah, well, it was stupid. It was really stupid. I don't know what happened. Both guys just stopped. And I've seen it a few times before in this game where someone does something, then they stop and wait for their opponent to do something before they do anything else. Does that make any sense? Like, they don't trigger, they don't move. Like, they'll take someone out, then they'll just stand there staring at them grounded until that person starts to move. Well, this was the same glitch, but it happened for both people at the same time. So they both just stood there while looking at each other, just staring at each other out, and nothing happened for ages. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't bloody know, but at least we can start again from scratch. And hopefully this time... Sorry, I saw the word Aussie. And I just turn into Australia accent all of a sudden. Try and have a shrimp on the barbie. Marlene? Right, here we go. Let's just stop there now. Right, Samoa Joe in control early on. Like we said, he did win the match when these two guys collided a few weeks ago, one-on-one. And will he be able to recreate that here? If he does, we'll have a brand new Openweight champion. Oh, wow, the strikes by Samoa Joe just taking the head off of Shibata. Nice DDT there by Joe. Once again, Joe is dominating now. Oh, commentator's curse there. Shibata with the uppercut. Taking Joe up. Oh, wow. Into the suplex backbreaker. Summoning the spirit of the great Roderick Strong, who is on this roster. We haven't seen him at all yet, actually, have we? Well, I apologise for that. That's my own fault. So I'm looking at my pen now so I can write it down. I always think of like some good, interesting stuff to do, and then I always forget to actually do it. You know. Nice over-the-top cutter by Shibata. Brings Joe back up to his feet now into a nice vertical suplex. Joe taking Shibata down. Joe now in the front chancery. Really wrenching that arm. Oh, Joe just headbutting his way free. Joe, oh. Joe with the strikes. He suits his openweight division so well. So well. Joe now stalking Shibata. What's he going for now? What is Joe going to go for? Oh, jumping clothesline. Completely missed. Quite embarrassing. But Joe now a Samoan drop on the outside. And Joe in the ring. Of course, remember, championship's advantage is going here. So if there was a count out, then Joe wouldn't win the belt. Nice Saito suplex. Shibata though. Getting sent face first in the corner. I don't know what I did there. My brain stopped working as Joe in with a shoulder block and the boot to the side of the head. Shibata drops like a sack of spads. Joe now into a T-bone suplex as well. And Joe is in firm control here. I really feel like we are going to have a brand new Openweight champion as Joe locks in the Kikina clutch. Drops and grapevines. No escape for Shibata. Will he tap? He does tap out. And Shibata loses his Openweight championship in the very first defense to Samoa Joe. There you go. There you freaking go. Shibata coming in offering to shake the hand of Samoa Joe, which Joe accepts. It was a hard-fought match by both of these, but it always looked for the entirety that we were going to have a brand new Openweight champion. That is the case. Samoa Joe just one step ahead, one step too strong for Shibata. Joe, your brand new Openweight champion. So guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do slap a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.